Moving on, the Communications Authority of Kenya has censored 6 TV stations, accusing them of violating the programming code during coverage of Azimio mass protests on Monday. Through a statement, Communication Authority Director General Ezra Chiloba listed 6 TV channels for violating the conduct. The statement that has elicited different reactions on the freedom of the press.
All broadcasters on Tuesday, Communications Authority of Kenya stated they highlighted mainstream media coverage given to Azimio during the demos went against the conduct of coverage. The move by CAK has, however, elicited myriads of reactions from lobby groups, which term CAK's move as a threat of freedom of expression and information of the media.
Media is specifically designed, or the media is specifically designed to explain to the public what is happening during a time of crisis. So it's completely, it flies off the face of reason, and it's ridiculous to see an attempt to muzzle, a group of brave media houses who, in fact, just intend to explain to the public what is happening. Within the framework of the Act, yes, but there is also constitutional cushioning when it comes to what is reasonable reporting. You see, when you report something and you see the raw media coverage is actually what is deemed to be reasonable. Of course, if you apply the standards that on responsible journalism, that is, you don't report extremely violent or extremely gothic or you expose the identities of certain persons who may be protected, then that is still within the protection of the law. And I say this because without the media, for instance, who will report police excesses? The members of the public surely do not have the infrastructure or the machinery that media has, so it will only be, say, your word against the word of the police.
The letter went ahead to claim that the coverage depicted scenes that could cause panic or incitement to the public, threatening peace and cohesion in the country. Did the Monday coverage violate the code?
So long as you are reporting what is reasonably expected of a journalist or a media house, then it's permissible. The move to muzzle media houses, to me, is extremely illegal and extremely unreasonable. Yes, especially at a time like this, when the Azimio wing of politicians have continued to call for mass action on the high cost of living and yeah.
The Law Society of Kenya joining the bandwagon in refuting the allegations by CAK, saying media is supervised by the Media Council of Kenya, which already works under regulations.
Surely, at this day and age, this is 2023, if you will choose to take a route that not only frustrates business, but goes to the core of information in a country, then it means we will be relying on unlicensed media operators, or even members of the public themselves taking these matters into their own hands and, sort of relying on social media. But you see, social media is not regulated and not licensed. So anything will now go. There will be, it's a form of measure that you will be jumping out of the pan into the fire itself.
Katiba Institute demands the revocation of the allegedly unconstitutional communication. The question, however, remains on whether media will be allowed to do coverage during the possible upcoming demonstrations. Cecilia Lubanga, Look Up TV.
Thank you, Lubanga, for that story. Now, the National Council of Churches of Kenya on Thursday